you got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young nigga. Let you know, it's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Yeah.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Check, Booker T.
Check, 53's Mike.
Hey, alert.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Yes.
Check 26. Check nickel.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now whistles come in. And we're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check 99.
Go. Gun. Saturday.
Get one. Say.
14.
Back.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the
42.
Check 53. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
18. Zebra.
On first down, Carson. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Kill.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike. Get him.
Alert.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check. That's it. Hot.
Run left. Right.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Allen Bailey just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Look left. 40.
Check the hot read. Check.
Left pass.
From the shotgun, Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 78 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Check 50.
Alert.
From the 27, Wilson. And that's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time he fell incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Hey, echo.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, 25. Hey, Tuesday.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And a 5-yard gain. Gets him to the 42.
We got a runner.
Trey Flowers on the stop. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
I know you
And
feel
it's
that.
3rd down.
Ready, 25.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Hey, take 10.
He's trying.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Tuesday. Bravo.
Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
What? 315.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You can't block me. You can't block me. You go tight.
315.
You got tight right there. Check. Fresno.
Penny, a first down carry. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You got it.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second and very short, Wilson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way.
Hey, high 7. Hey, south.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
22. Alpha.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. He's got Sanu. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Gun. Hey, check.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. On 3rd down, Ryan. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw is Ryan. Caught by Sanu. A fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Here's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Now Ryan. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Allen Bailey, his second sack of the night. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey guys, listen.
Now Wilson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Look left.
Under crunch. Check 3, check 6.
We look for signals.
SOS. No. Off. Quick dad.
Alert. Good job right there.
Kill. Turn up.
Front left, right.
To throw is Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure. But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own
Breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
Watch the safety creep.
Go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
It's a give to Freeman running right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. From the 45 on 2nd down, Ryan gets it off to Freeman. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Go. Double up. Hey, South.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. A very solid gain of 27. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll run here with Freeman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Ito Smith, his first carry, looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's get it. Check 3. Check that. Chris up. Tighten up. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Here's Smith. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Let's think about this stage of the second half. You're taking the chip shot field goal, right?
Boy, I'd love to be on the headset right now between head coach and play caller, because you know it's a heavy conversation right here. Because I'm guaranteed the play caller is like, Coach, I've got this. I've got to play for this one. But the smart play, kick the field goal, take the chip shot, 3 points.
Yeah, tie the game. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
14.
I got you, boy.
Clear.
25. Check.
36 power.
25. Check it back.
One flip. Good.
Throwing now, Will Wilson on first down. This complete to Lockett. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf, he's got it. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
14.
Check 31. Check 31. Check 53. Check 53.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go. Hey, switch up for second. Check 26. Check 26. Check nickel. Check 99.
Hold up.
Shit.
Good guys, 4 down.
Wide, get wide. Say,
Touch 50.
back.
They run it with Carson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? Now it's Wilson. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky.
Friday.
Bang.
Hey, alert.
Bang.
Front left.
Watch twits.
Now Wilson operating from the gun. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Check.
From the gun, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Watch the ship. Check.
Alert.
He's coming.
We got double up. I'll go special.
Zoom.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Just keeping the play alive. And he's got his target. That's Moore. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Alert, alert, alert.
Wilson now from the gun. He'll throw to the right side and complete to Metcalf. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Wilson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang.
On 1st down, Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now Rashad Penny. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Took me so long getting back to my right mind.